Hey there, friend. Don't worry. I promise it's not as scary as it sounds. In fact, by the end of this, you'll be feeling like a digital superhero, ready to tackle any cyber threat that comes your way. So, picture this. You're on a never-ending roller coaster ride. That's basically what managing cybersecurity risks is like. It's a continuous loop of identifying what's at stake, figuring out how bad things could get, coming up with clever ways to protect yourself, and then keeping an eye out for any new twists and turns. And guess what? We're all on this ride together. Let's break it down, shall we? First up, we need to know what we're protecting. Think of it like taking inventory of all your digital treasures. You've got customer data, financial records, top secret documents, and even your company's reputation. All of these are like shiny gems that the bad guys would love to get their hands on. Speaking of bad guys, who are these cyber villains anyway? Well, you've got your high-tech criminals, some sneaky nation-states trying to cause chaos, and even the occasional oops from Bob in accounting who keeps clicking on those fishy emails. These troublemakers have all sorts of tricks up their sleeves. Phishing scams, nasty malware, and their favorite, social engineering. That's when they try to sweet talk or scare you into doing something you shouldn't. Now, here's where it gets interesting. We all have our weak spots, right? In the cyber world, these are called vulnerabilities. Maybe it's that ancient computer software you keep forgetting to update. Or the fact that your password is still password 123. But the biggest weakness, it's between our ears. Yep, our own brains can sometimes be our worst enemy when it comes to staying safe online. Ever heard of confirmation bias? It's when we tend to believe things that match what we already think. So if you're convinced that Nigerian princes really do need your help transferring millions of dollars, you might be more likely to fall for that scam email. Or their S the availability heuristic, where we think something S more likely to happen just because we heard about it recently. Just because your neighbor got hacked last week, does you mean every email in your inbox is out to get you? All right, now that we know what we're up against, it's time to assess the danger. We're basically playing a game of what if. Here, how likely is it that a hacker will actually try to break into your system? And if they do, how bad would the fallout be? Would it be a minor headache or a full-blown catastrophe? Imagine a simple grid. On one side, you've got how likely something is to happen, and on the other, how much damage it would cause. If something's super likely to happen and would cause major problems, that's a big red flag. Deal with that ASAP. But if it's unlikely and wouldn't cause much trouble anyway, you might decide it's not worth losing sleep over. Now comes the fun part. Strategizing your defense. Think of yourself as the general of your own cyber army. You've got 4 main battle plans to choose from. 1. Mitigate. This is where you roll up your sleeves and actively reduce the risk. On the tech side, it's things like using strong passwords, keeping your software up to date, and having good antivirus protection. But the real secret weapon? It's you. Learning how to spot those sneaky social engineering tricks is like giving yourself X-ray vision for cyber threats. Next time someone tries to rush you into clicking a sketchy link, you'll be able to see right through their game. 2. Transfer. Sometimes you can pass the buck, or at least the financial risk. This is usually done through cyber insurance. It doesn't make the problem go away, but it means if things do go south, you're not left holding an empty wallet. 3. Avoid. This one's simple. If something's too risky, just don't do it. It's like choosing not to walk down that creepy alley at night. In the cyber world, it might mean deciding not to store certain super sensitive data if you're not 100% sure you can keep it safe. 4. Accept. For those tiny risks that aren't worth the hassle of fixing, sometimes you just shrug and say, hey, we can live with that. Maybe it's the minuscule chance of your internal messaging system hiccuping. As long as you've thought it through, it's okay to accept some small risks. But here's the kicker. This is ante, set it and forget it kind of deal. The cyber world is constantly changing, and so are the threats. It's like playing whack-a-mole with hackers. As soon as you've dealt with one problem, another pops up. That's why the last phase is all about staying on your toes. Keep your eyes peeled for new types of attacks, especially those tricky social engineering schemes. When something does slip through the cracks, learn from it. Each close call or minor incident is a chance to make your defenses even stronger. So, there you have it, your crash course in cybersecurity risk management. Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being prepared and staying alert. Every time you think twice before clicking that link, or update your password to something other than let me, you're making the digital world a little bit safer. Now, I've got a challenge for you. Take a look at your own digital life. What's your most valuable online treasure? How would you feel if it got stolen or leaked? And what's one small step you can take right now to protect it better? By asking yourself these questions and taking action, you're already miles ahead of the game. So go on, be the cybersecurity superhero I know you can be. And hey, next time we chat, I want to hear all about how you've been outsmarting those cyber baddies. Stay safe out there, friend.